Okay, everyone, welcome to our final event of the day. This is the Cryosphere Cèlidh, the Global South and Cryosphere Facing the Climate Crisis, organized by the Scottish International Development Alliance. And I will be turning it off to Francis Guy.
Thank you. Welcome. A Cèlidh, of course, is traditionally involves Scottish dancing or a bit of art, or you come along and do a wee poem. We're not actually going to do any of those things, really. We're going to show you some pictures. And I'd like to thank the Cryosphere Pavilion for allowing us this space to show some of the pictures of people are really on the front line of climate change. So my name is Francis. I'm from Scotland's International Development Alliance. We're a network organisation of members, over 200 members, all of whom are interested in or engaged in international development in one way or the other. We have over 200 members working themselves or with partners in over 100 countries, and many of them are really on the front line of climate change. So one of our contributions to the build-up to COP in Scotland has been running an online photo exhibition of basically of what people are doing in the rest of the world and people, as I say, who are really on the front line. And I would like to encourage you all to look at the exhibition. It's on facingthecrisis.scot, and some of our pictures are here today. We have 56 different pictures from all sorts of people all around the world. Those of us who are privileged to be here in Glasgow have already heard some of the really passionate and engaged voices of those from the Global South. But we all know that not everybody has managed to get here. And we also know that even in the best of situations, not everybody would have been able to get here. So our pictures and the stories that they tell are really for the people who will never get to a COP, who will never be in an international conference. We have people who are homeless, people in Jakarta who are living under a bridge, which means that when the sea levels rise and basically they will be washed away. This is a daily reality that they are already facing. We have a wonderful picture right in front of me of a fisherman from South Africa who is part of a global network of One Ocean that Strathclyde are trying to lead to fight for justice for fisher folks all around the world, so that their voice is also part of what is discussed. I'm not sure there are many fishermen here in Glasgow. I mean, there are many fishermen maybe just on the outskirts, but not actually in this meeting. And I'm very struck by some of the pictures in the Cryosphere which show how high the water may rise if we're not careful. These fishermen are already seeing that reality. As I said, we're a membership organization, and one of our roles is to amplify the voices of others, which is what we're trying to do a little bit through this exhibition. I also wanted to mention that many of our members are also part of Stop Climate Chaos Scotland, which helped run the Glasgow Dialogues, which were a series of dialogues that were held over the summer that were run by and organized through the partners of people who are working in the rest of the world, as it were. And those people led discussions on 4 themes, which were access, participation and voice, adaptation and resilience, loss and damage, and the just transition. And they turned that into a communique which had some demands, again, amplifying the voices of those who are not able to make it to Glasgow. Though those dialogues were also organised, financed and supported by the Scottish Government, who are taking forward some of those demands from that communique and already have announced a contribution to what they hope will become a bigger fund on loss and damage. So it's that kind of way that we hope that Scottish-based organisations can amplify others' voices, but also reach out to all of us in Scotland so that we understand how much effect our everyday lives have on everyone, including on the very front line of climate change. I'd just like to hand over to my colleague Lewis, who's going to say something a little bit about our upcoming conference, where we will hope to take forward some of the themes from COP26. Thank you.
Thanks, Francis. Yeah, I'll be really quick. As we kind of look back on COP in a few weeks' time, there's a perfect moment to get together with some of the organizations that are on this wonderful exhibition at our annual conference. It's an online virtual conference where most of our members will be there running sessions, doing interesting things. The conference theme is not just climate, though. It's all about how we connect the dots. The title of this particular conference is The Growing Imperative: Climate Action, Wellbeing and Equity. And for many of our members that have worked with us on this exhibition, that's obviously part of the point. They don't see climate action as being disconnected from their work in international development. And they've understood it to be really connected to global well-being, to the need to really fight for equity and equality throughout different areas of the work they do. So get involved, come along. You can sign up. If you go to the website, facingthecrisis.scot, you can find a link to our website, the Alliance, and you can find out about the conference, and you can sign up. The beauty of it being online is anyone, no matter where you are, can join us. We're all about networking, joining together, people doing different things. So this will be a wonderful opportunity to get involved. Before we let you just look at the exhibition, those of you who are online, get looking at all those photos. We thought we'd share one of the films just to finish with, and then we'll leave you and those here just to peruse the photos. So thanks very much on behalf of the Alliance, and again, thank you to the Cryosphere for having us this evening.
It is 3:30 a.m. and Belita is leaving her home to begin her long journey to work. She is heading around 30 kilometers into the nearby Lake Chira to a marketplace known as Ndila. Recently, Lake Chira has been drying up quicker than ever before because of climate change. Market traders like Belita have to travel for hours to reach Ndila in the dry season.
Timatenga masafuria, nkuni, mpunga ndi mazi. Ndikumagulisa mpunga, koma sitimagulisa wandiwo kunoko, timagulisa wapha. Koma masiku anomwina tikobwera ndi 25. Kwa mavenda atani, apita timatisangalasa kugulisa kwa kamozi nthawi imodzi ndalama zambiri. Ndiye sitimapita kumene kuchaya. Kuli chiopsezo chambiri, ndiye kuti mmene kwaphwerera pamene patikangobwera kufika ku nyumba timakhala m'mavuto kwambiri, timasowa mtengo ubwino. Chifukwa ganyu mmene tili pa khomo ndi ana sitinganyamuke panopita ku ganyu tikubwera ndi cha 1000 ndi mmene chavutira chimanga. Vuto lilipo. Mkomberowu suli ndiye kumafulumira madzi kutani kuthawa kwambiri. Kana khala kuti mwina mwake kombero ndi wachilungamo mwina pano mkanatipezera tili kutunda kokucha.
Nyanja ikafika kunoko ngoti mabizinesi ina iliyonse imasika pansi oloso ageni wasikuti amapindula kwambiri yayi kunoko ngati akati mmene kunama kuti kunyanja sikuti kumakhala ko zimbuzi amangochita chimbuzi pena paliponse ndiye chifukwa kolera ikabuka fa hata kubwera mulendo oti sanakhalepo kunyanja kufika kumene kuchesa maziwa kuti kodi chikuchitika ndi chani inaweza kukolera kunoko kuti kwina aliyese pasiku paja mwina timatha kutenga mitembo ija kapena 10.
The impact of climate change at the lake is devastating. Jobs are lost, families are displaced, and worse, people die.
Chaka chatha ndi nyengo imene inali ndi njala je sindinalima. Ndimapanga zopulumutsa moyo wanga ndachananga. Nangokera pang'ono ndikupeza matumba awiri. Koma chaka chino ndayesesa kuti moyo wanga undilime. Mwina anawo ngati ngakhale ndi mwayi. Mwina azaona kukoma kusokolo.
Under a scorching sun, Belita has to endure another 3-hour cycle back home so that she can take care of her 7 children.